Yo, what's up, Ben Shaw? Thanks. I will be trying to go 153. We'll see though. Very hard track. I haven't really even gotten a full run yet with all the strats that I want to go for, so. But according to my splits that I should be getting, I calculated it and it says that with a good run with everything in it, I should be getting a low 53. Like a really low 53, like 0.1 type stuff. Maybe even a 52 if I was like that. But I think as long as I complete a decent run with literally everything in it, I should be able to get a 52. And then we'll see where we want to go from there. Yeah, JSal TT, this track, he has a 57.8. He is beating me right now, but I only get the shortcut 1 for 3. He doesn't get it at all, but he does a different strat where he doesn't have to do it shroomeless. He just takes the first shortcut. He takes the first shortcut shroomeless, and then he takes the ending cut with a shroom, which is much slower. And I don't know how optimized his time is, because I haven't really watched it. But I think he can definitely get a better time than that. He could probably get a 56. But without these strats that I'm going for, you're probably not going to get much better than a 54. Somebody got a 147 on this track, which is crazy. I guess the shroom cut into U-turn skip is saves a lot of time, so. I'm not going for like literally everything. I'm going for like, I'm leaving like one big shortcut out, which saves like too much time. Actually, hold on. I think I'm gonna do a run. Stop. Restart. Okay. I'm gonna do a run where I'm gonna do this first rock cut 3 for 3. I don't know how much this rock cut saves, but I'm gonna skip out on the ending shortcut and shroom at the end instead. And see what time I can get with those strats. I don't know how much the rock cut saves, as I said. But I'm going for it anyway, because it's not hard. And I am also definitely more time trial brained than J-South is. I am 100% more time trial brained than J-South is. I used to play... Dude, where's my coin at? That's a really hard part, getting all those coins there, but I am a lot more time trial brained than J-South is. So, on average, if I want to spend time on a track, I will get a good time on that track. Like, a lot better than most people. Dude, what am I doing? I didn't even want to go for that shortcut, I just did it anyway. And whenever I do a track, I want to get the time, like, the best of my ability. I don't want to just get a good time and call it good because I do all those strats online or whatever. I want to do what I can do and get the best time I possibly can. And that's what I'm doing here. Now, eventually, we'll start doing the U-turn skip. And maybe if that's too hard, I'll just go to something else. Damn. That trick is really hard. Yeah, I definitely have a more TT brain. I notice he gets frustrated a lot when he does time trials, so honestly it's fair. But I find it very hard to get frustrated at time trials whenever I'm constantly making progress. And by the way, this stream is not going to be very long. It's going to be like probably less than an hour. Because I do have work at 4 CST, which is 5 EST. But I hope you're doing good, Mr. Shaw. Yeah, it's almost 2 for me right here. So I have work in 2 hours and 15 minutes. There we go. I said I'm gonna skip out on that shroom cut and do the Nisk and then do the shroom cut at the end instead, but I can't help myself. I'm making it consistently right now. Just this... I need to trick earlier. I'm too scared of falling out of bounds. Because if you trick too early, you can fall out of bounds, but I think it's very hard to trick early whenever you're doing that trick beforehand anyway. I work in the afternoon. It's the afternoon right now. Yeah, I said I was gonna go for the beginning Nisk, where I usually use the shroom and then just shroom to the ending, but I'm getting this ending Nisk very consistently right now. I've spent hours practicing that ending Nisk. Maybe it's finally paying off. Even if I do it early, I'm still not landing back on the rail. There it is. It's like staying on the rail is the hard part now. Which should not be the case. What are your best tracks to TT and learning and adapt from your mistakes? My best tracks to TT. I don't know. I've time trialed like literally, I think this is the 7th one. Well, I think it's technically 8th, but I don't count Wario Shipyard. I think my best one is definitely Faraway Oasis. But soon, whenever I can get a good run on this track, this is going to be my best track by far. I've spent, I think, 5 days on Mario Bros. Circuit is a really good one right now as well. But there's a lot of new strats on Mario Bros. Circuit, so I don't say that one's like my best. Although, I mean, for the strats at the time, it was definitely the best one. It's the one that I spent the most time on, but right now it is Faraway Oasis. This track is going to be my best track. I think I've already spent more time on this one than Mario Bros. Circuit. Nah, not Desert Hills. It's not Dry Desert. There's no Sphinx. Try Great Block Ruins, Josiah. I'll give this one. I'll give it one more try after I hook on to the left rail, and then I'll give a few attempts on Great Block Ruins. You want me to go shroomless or do shrooms? Dude, what? After I hook on the yellow rail. Great Block Ruins is also one of my better tracks. I'm not that good at it, but it's one of my better tracks. I'll just go to it now. I would just spend a few attempts on it. Because low-key, I do need to practice the shroom cut a little bit. I think Emma doesn't do the thing, right? I don't think Emma does the thing. I need her ghost. I'll do a few attempts of this, but I gotta go back to Whistlestop. That wasn't the best shroom cut at the start. Definitely ate too much off-road. I'm also not supposed to be doing this strat on lap 1. I definitely need to work on some consistency with this track. That was a little bit better. I'm gonna go down for the coins. I think it's still worth it. For the time trial, at least. Oh my gosh, I suck. I keep forgetting you have to trick on a wall for it to actually put you on the wall. I think I can definitely 207 here. Dude, what am I doing? I think I can definitely 207. But honestly, I think what I know is enough. Yeah, I know I can ride the cloud a little, I just didn't trick off of it, so therefore I couldn't get onto the other wall. I don't know how to do the rail detach. I know the rail detach saves a stupid amount, but... Okay, there we go, we have a run. Yeah, that was the old strat that JPG used to do. He used to ride the cloud to be able to make it. But now you can just skip the cloud altogether. We don't talk about it. I'm really bad at that shortcut. I need to sort that out. It's probably going to be like a 211 or something if I don't make any more mistakes. Or a 210 if I'm the GOAT. I don't know how I made that. We're good. I low-key suck at this track, bro. The only thing I'm really good at is this shortcut. Which is like basically half the track, but still. This is definitely not one of my best tracks. .211. No, I suck. Yeah, that shortcut into the grass is really hard. It's the hardest part of the run for me. We gotta go back to Whistlestop though. Yeah, I'll adapt over time. My strategy to get better at this game is definitely a lot more like in the long term type thing. Like, I'm not gonna be good right... Where is it? I'm not gonna be good right now, but in the long term, I'll be really good because I'm practicing like extensively on like every track that I do to be able to be consistent down the line and be consistently fast. I think it's gonna take a long time for me to be like actually really good, like top in the world type thing, but I think I'll get there eventually. And whenever I get there, I'm gonna stay there for a while. As opposed to like, if I was good right now, I might just stay there for like a little bit and then fall off. Now I can't hop up the thing, bro. This beginning strat is like the hardest part of the entire run for me right now. Once we start incorporating the U-turn skip, it's gonna definitely be that, but for now the beginning strat is like really hard for me. And then after that on like laps 2, 3, it's definitely this shortcut. I'll just go around and finish the run. That lap is so bad. Failing the shortcut like that loses 2 seconds. Over if you make it. If I would have made that shortcut, that would have been... Actually, it probably would have even been better. Because usually whenever I fail it like that, I get like 41s. So it probably could have been like a 38.5 if I just didn't fail it. Frick. And like, even if I take that shortcut after I fail the rail, I'm still losing like a second. So that shortcut saves a lot of time. Then there will be another showdown of you and 887. Maybe. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest track in the entire game. Frick. Oh, and chat, before you say anything, I am working on the intermission tier list. I plan to get through the rankings by July 15th, and then it'll come out sometime in July. I already have 2 tracks done, like the rankings for like the intermissions, and I just have to go through the other 28. And if I do 2 per day, then I'll end up finishing by the 15th. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that. Thanks, guys. Honestly, after doing just those 2 tracks, Mario Bros. Circuit and Crown City intermissions, I already have a more positive outlook on them. So maybe we didn't give them enough of a chance. All right, I'm gonna go around. Usually my laps are 38.7. Yeah, look, I literally lost time for failing it and taking the shortcut around using a mushroom. It's like the Yoshi's Island cloud, where you might think that taking the bottom path with 3 mushrooms is faster, but it's just not. And not getting on the yellow rail at the start loses at least half a second. So I think I'm like half a second down right now. Or it loses like half a second over in Mead. But he's 3rd worldwide, so failing this now. If I don't get a full lap by 10, 2:10, I will just straight up practice that shortcut for the rest of the stream. I didn't think that would work. Yes. That's my best lap. I love this track, yeah. We're going for it. Yo, what's up, Marabai? Come back here after posting a lyric edit on my alt. That's fire. How you doing? I don't know how much time missing the right rail saves. Missing the end need strat. Riding the metal barrier. I assume it loses quite a bit. Yo, what's up, J South? Yeah, 153. If I get the shortcut 3 for 3, it'll be at least a 153. It can't be anything else. Because I calculated the lap times. I literally haven't finished a lap 2 or a lap 3 yet with the shortcut. And obviously, I'll have to see that to be able to tell, but according to the math I did, underestimating, with all 3 shortcuts, I should be able to get a 53.1. Maybe even a 152. Right now I have a 157.9 failing the shortcut twice. Yeah. I need to turn on my fan, it's hot as hell. This 153 grind is gonna take a while, but I am getting more consistent with the shortcut, And getting more consistent with the shortcut. I think I'll be able to get it soon. It's at least gonna happen within the next week. Alright. Bro. Imagine we just get it right now while J South is going. Yeah, you see why this beginning sequence is like the hardest part of the entire thing. First you have to hop onto the wall and get onto the left rail to then get onto the yellow rail, which is already hard enough. But then you add in the wall shortcut and that just makes it 10 times harder. Because then you pass all this difficult stuff like getting on the left rail and stuff, and then you have to make a fairly difficult shortcut. It's not like impossible, but like after you do all that stuff. On lap 2 and 3 it's not as hard. Ooh, we're good. Lap 2 and 3 is not as hard because obviously you don't have to get on the wall. But the shortcut still exists, so... Maybe we make it lap 2. I'll just go for consistency. This is not gonna PB. Maybe if I get a 2 for 3, never mind. I'm just gonna stop tricking there, bro. I think it's way too risky. It doesn't even save that much time. I missed the coin. Are we dead ass? That's like the one coin I should be able to always get. I just try to do everything too perfect. Again, consistency. Why do I have to make it so easily on lap 2, the wall shortcut? And why do I have to make that on lap 2 after I... Dude. Are we serious? Okay, I actually got a good lap though with that 37.6. Which is about what I estimated whenever I did my calculations. And I missed the yellow rail strat, so realistically it could have been like a lower 37. So I think I can actually get a 52 here if I get all the strats. Like very comfortably as well. What I'm trying to do there is I'm trying to trick a little bit early to clip the side of the red rail to slow me down just a little bit so I can comfortably collect the coins. I might make a short on this track once I get a 152. And then, like, probably make a whole... I could probably make a whole exclusive video just talking about how to play this track. At some point. No, dude, how did I not hook on the rail? It could still be a PB, maybe. If I get all 3 shortcuts. Nope. Like a half second slower than my lap 1, bro. Nice one, dude. Dude. Yeah, I only have about 15 minutes left. But I feel like I made some decent progress in this like 1 hour session. I gained some confidence in myself that I can actually do the shortcut reliably in a time trial. It took a lot of practice, but I think it's definitely going to pay off, especially online. Like, if I could just make it once online, I am gone. And I think there's only a few people in the world that do it online. And the thing is, like, it doesn't even hurt to go for it. Because you don't lose that much time over, like, literally just not even trying it. Dude, what am... I'm pretty sure failing the shortcut and just going on the rail around loses, like, maybe 0.3. Obviously, if you fail the shortcut, it loses a lot more, but... I wonder how good my lap times could be if I just go for the U-turn. Because the U-turn skip saves a lot of time. Thanks, J South. Welcome back. I don't know how much time the U-turn actually saves. U-turn skip. Like the shroom into U-turn skip. Because I'm definitely gonna have to learn the shroom into U-turn skip if I'm gonna do that. Very nice. Not very nice. At least I can get the coins. Why? We're so back on the YouTube Shorts grind. Nice, dude. Yeah, J South. That's my average lap 1 if I finish a lap. If I didn't fuck up the coins at the start, maybe it could have been like a 0.5 or some shit. Desert Hills to KT Beach Short has... Nice, bro. Oh my gosh. Is that the new worst intermission in the game? Oh wait, it's the same one, bro. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. to do one lap of Koopa Troopa Beach. Alright, let me lock in for a little bit. Lock in question. That's the hardest part of the run though, so it's fine. Honestly, all the Koopa Troopa Beach intermissions are definitely gonna be like probably in the bottom 20 at least. Two times in a row, baby! No, I hesitated, man. Fuck. It's so hard, man. I think I have like 2 or 3 tracks done so far, but if I do like 2 or 3 tracks per day, then I should be fine. Honestly, 3 might be the move. Like I play all that, maybe that takes like 3 hours max, and then I have like time to do time trials and maybe like a Mogi or something. No, I'm just terrible. What I did is I thought I wasn't gonna make it onto the metal wall, which I think I was going to make it if I just didn't hesitate. I micro adjusted in the left in midair and I didn't make it on the rail for that. No, I missed the coin, bro. I worked so hard to get those first few coins just to miss that one. Oh. Wait, 3 in a row! What the hell? I didn't even think that could happen. We got 3 in a row on that shortcut just there. That means we can finish our run, right? Fuck. That's the farthest I made it, though. That's the farthest I made it. It's a new PB in my heart. That's very huge. That's a huge run. Huge progress. And the best part is I know what I did wrong to fail that shortcut. I think I tricked way too early off the... Or I definitely tricked late off the wall, but I think I went too early onto it to be able to say that. Yeah, it's literally GD progress. That's my new best. I made it 50% through the level. As I said, this is like literally like finishing a run like this is literally like insane demon shit. I think I want to finish for one more lap 1 and then I gotta go to work. But let's hope I can get another lap in. Too early. I mean, maybe this could be like an actual PB. Why did I shroom through that? Now I gotta make the shortcut, bro. On lap 2 and 3. Yeah, too late. Yeah, once it gets to 30, I have to maybe do one more run where I get past the wall shortcut and then go. You cannot do any type of directional trick in the air and still make it on the metal rail without falling off. It's not really even a rail, it's a wall. But it feels like a rail because you're just like so fast. This could be the last try. I also want to go to work early so I can go pick up a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro-Con. I was trying to do an extra aerial trick. I think I would have made it on, but I just couldn't get the trick out. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make the wall cut one more time and then get off. Get off. But thank you to everybody who stopped by the stream. I know time trials aren't the most popular. But maybe if I make it to a high level, maybe build some interest in that. I microed. You cannot micro adjust left in the air at all. At most, you can go neutral. Yeah, I'm gonna just make the wall cut one more time. Chat, how far you think I'm gonna make it after I make it past the wall? After I make it past the wall, y'all think I can make a full run happen? My god, bro. Man, I feel like the intermission tier list is kind of slowing my flow of content right now, because I have to spend a lot of time playing those intermissions. But I also at the same time want to get better at the game, and I'm basically just making one video. Well, I'm making like multiple videos. Like getting better at the game, you can like translate that into somewhat of a video, but basically I'm only working on one video right now, and I'm barely thinking about shorts. I low-key need like a video schedule of like videos I need to get out, and at what times I should make them and stuff. But I also want to play the game. Can't do too much playing the game. Okay, this is the very last attempt. I definitely tricked too late off the rail. Or too early off the wall. Last one. Okay, this is definitely the last one. I can't go farther than this. Get me on the left rail, please. Last attempt, chat. I'm so addicted to this track. Okay, we'll see it through. Damn, bro, it loses so much time. Yeah, the one more time. The one more time in question. I was gonna do the Nisk, but I started my charge jump way too late. Hey, if I get this... if I get the shortcut 2 for 3, maybe I PB. Dude. Okay. Well, I'd say this session was definitely significant progress. I gained some confidence in the shortcut. We made it the farthest we've ever have. Yep. Y'all have a good day, and I might be back tomorrow.